This will probably be the extreme gear. Let me see something. No. Hey, Subspace, how goes it? Welcome. How you doing? Whew. Thanks for helping me figure this out. Jeez. Is everything saved? Yes. Just finished some of this game. Pulling an insane comeback. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I played this game for like 6 hours. I played this for like 6 hours straight last night. So I pretty have a good understanding of how this game works. I will say this much though, I would prefer if performing tricks would be the right control stick instead of the left one, because that would just feel more natural to me. Because that's how it works in Transformed, so. I mean, does that work? Here, doggos? That's the neighbor's doggos. Yeah, that's the whole point of this. Testing things out. And by the end of this, we're all going to be given a... going to be conducting a survey on any glitches that need to be fixed or suggestions that can help improve the game. But yeah, what I am most excited for is literally pretty much the fact that Sonic Riders is in this game to a certain degree. Hey guys. It's not actually Sonic Riders, but you know what? The return of Extreme Gear and the Babylon Rogues, that's big for me.
Let's go. See ya. Let's play. See ya.
Let's see where we go. I am really excited for the full release. Because here's the funny thing about this game. Like, obviously Sonic is intended to be using a race car in this game, but when you have characters like Jet riding on their hoverboards, that's just something that's like, yeah, clearly that's something Sonic's gonna do instead, right? Yeah, the team would be wise not to release this game alongside Mario Kart 9. I know how to drift. Maybe it's refreshing me. Yep, I know how to air trick, don't worry. See, that's what I'm talking about. This isn't bumper cars, it's a racing game. The bumping mechanic needs to go, 100%, along with the two gadget abilities that it has. Bonk! Yeah, that's what you get. Nice try. Out of my way. Roulette Road! Ouch. let's wait for this to get a little bigger, shall we? If you hold on to this bomb item, it'll actually grow in size. Enjoy! See ya. That was interesting. Yoink. This defensive item is a little too good. Ricochet and hit somebody. Jeez. Ninjapon, how goes it? Welcome. I know, this is a closed network test. Yeah, and the items also need to be toned down a peg. Either that or increase the invincibility frames between getting hit, because if you're in the pack, like in the middle, you just have no recovery time whatsoever, and that is very annoying. But even as my rank, yeah, I played this game for 6 hours last night. I want to get to Legendary before it stops, so after the stream, I'm going to be playing a little bit longer.
Farewell. Farewell.
Hey guys.
Hola!
Farewell. Do it. Farewell.
Yeah.
So be it. Good.
And if there is one item I would like to have removed from the game, it's that buzzsaw blade thing. Yeah, that thing is just ridiculously stupid. Everything else, however, can stay. But please, get rid of that, like, buzzsaw blade thing. That... funny number. Can I use a board in this version? Unfortunately, no. However, I am certain that the extreme gear are in fact going to be vehicle options to choose from, not an item you get in an item container. And if that's the case, I am going to be rocking that all the time. Because that's just more suitable for Sonic instead of a car. Ghoulish. And right out of the gate, one of the best parts of this game is the customization. It is really freaking good. Ooh, Ricochet. Let's go, Fiery. Yeah, Jet is in the game along with Storm and Wave, which is freaking awesome. So, technically, I don't know, it could potentially be hinting at a... Ugh. It could potentially be hinting at an upcoming Sonic Riders game, you never know. If so, that'd be nice. I've been waiting for a return to that series. Hello, King Boom Boo. There's pretty much 2 different blue shells in this game. That is one of them. Ping Boom Boo is one of them. Another one are two like anvil thingies that drop on first and second place. Adios. $100 meters. Yahoo! Now he has sunglasses. I think that's the protection from the light or something. Not sure. Yeah. So, again, as good as a job as that Roger Craig Smith does at voicing Sonic, Jason Griffith does that line a whole lot better.
Nice.
Whew, there's going to be a ton of grinding. Let's switch vehicles up a bit. Let's see. These ones here are probably going to be the extreme gear. We have power type, handling, acceleration, and speed. I think the only stat that isn't represented by a vehicle in this game is boost, so these will probably be boost type, meaning that their boosts are going to be stronger than usual. Let's go with the power type way. Why don't we? And the selection of gadgets I have now, I think, are the ones that help me the most. Having the warp ring is actually kind of a big deal. I like this stage the best, actually. Just because it's original. Is that somebody from Lost World? Yeah, that's someone from Lost World. Along with Zavok.
Hey guys.
Sup?
Let's see, what are the other ones? There was also Zor, Xena, Zeke, and Zaz? Zor, Zavok, Xena, Zeke. There's one that I'm missing. I can't remember what it is. Look at the sea shadow on a motorcycle. From what I see, the only vehicles are either the carts or the boards. They might add new ones in the future though. So, because as far as I'm concerned, this is supposed to be like a strange kind of mixture of every Sonic racing game we've had. That works as kind of a safety net as well. Pretty handy. I will admit though, I'm not the biggest fan of the boat mechanics, how they work. Bleep. Boost. Hey look, it's friggin' Dino Jungle from Secret Rings. Now we need Black Knight representation. I want to be riding in extreme gear on the walls of Camelot Castle. Adios. There is a shortcut I can take right there, but it's kind of risk reward, so not a huge fan of it. Nice remix of Ocean View from Transformed. Yeah, that's another reason why the tricks need to be the right stick and not the left one. Because you need to use the left stick to get that goop off of you. Sorry to take that place. Plushies, how goes it? Welcome. CrossWorlds, not Marvel Spider-Man 2. No, I'm a bigger Sonic fan than Marvel fan, so obviously I'm going to be playing this. Speed said on his stream that part of the Rainbow Garden track reminded him of Black Knight.
Nice.
Which part of it in particular, do you know? I'll have to take a listen to it. Don't like Spider-Man. I didn't say that. But why would I play that when this is a limited time thing? I can play Spider-Man 2 like anytime, but this is literally just for this weekend. So if I'm gonna stream this, it literally has to be this weekend. You get rewarded for hitting players? Kind of. It depends on if you have those gadgets equipped. Like, there's one gadget that gives you 10 rings if you hit an opponent. And then there's a gadget that gives you... Okay, my biggest problem with this game right now is the bumping mechanic.
Hey guys.
Like, and there's two abilities or gadgets that encourage people to bump into other players, so they just abuse the heck out of it. It's exceptionally annoying.
Do it.
Like, this is a racing game. It's not bumper cars. At the full release, let's please remove that mechanic from this game. Because it's got no reason to be here to begin with. Still 2 mechanics from Mario Kart. Which 2 mechanics are those? I know one of them is actually the double items. Yeah, Mario Kart came up with that first, but doesn't mean other racing games can't use it. Oh, you can use the right stick. Okay, I'll be instinctively using that from now on. That was odd. And the tricks and stunts. Actually, no. The first Sonic racing game to have that introduced was Sonic Riders, which came out before Mario Kart Wii, which is the one that introduced the tricks and stunts. At least I think. So Sega came up with that first, actually. So if anything, Mario Kart's stealing that from Sonic Riders. Bleep. Bonk. Frenzy. Give me all the rings. Now in Transformed, the flight type paths are faster, but I'm not too sure if that's the case in this game. I feel like the cart paths are faster. Out of my way! See ya. Don't you activate that whisper. Ouch. Items taking other items is also kind of dumb. Let's not do that. It means it literally means you can't use your items strategically. You have to use them or you're gonna lose them. Which in a racing game like this is kind of dumb, honestly. Manhattan, how's it going? You prefer Transformed? So far, that's still my favorite Sonic car racer, yeah. The controls are very fluid and responsive. And another gripe I have with this game is how after you get hit, you're just kind of stun locked for like a full 2 seconds. That's kind of annoying. That needs to go. Everyone's so close already, yeah. What even triggers frenzy time? I think it's random, honestly. Okay, let's switch vehicles. Handling type. Let's go racing in a little Sunday cruise car. But yeah, let's please remove the bump mechanic from the game fully. Which also means getting rid of the 2 gadgets that encourage people to do it, because it's very annoying. I want to race. I don't want to be forced into bumping into other players. So let's remove the bump mechanic, tone down the items a little bit, or increase the invincibility frames after getting hit, along with making the tracks just a little bit wider. Because they're kind of narrow in comparison. The boot does on Mario Kart 9. But the thing here is, there's like 3 different items that take your item. But it's only if you get hit, but it's... And you lose both items, not just the one that you're holding, if you happen to have one. So yeah, kind of annoying. This is a cute little car. I like the glow around the cockpit as well. That's pretty cool. And there we go. Right out of the gate. Bump. Let's please remove that mechanic from the game. It's actually dumb. So, something else they should add to the game is, just like in the first ever... Oh my gosh, it is so stupid. Something else they should add is, if you're boosting, you should be able to boost through other players. And hazards on the track. I don't know why they removed that. They removed that in Transformed as well, so... Oh yeah. Some of the hazards in this game are actually pretty ridiculously bad as well. Hey, iframes. Thank you. Am I invincible against this guy? Nope. that position. Oh, and a G, thank you. I don't get what the point of the fast trick is either. You only need to perform 3 tricks to get the maximum boost upon landing. So to me, that's just kind of a waste. I guess it helps on shorter jump ramps to get a bigger boost, but honestly, there's better items. Alright, you wanna bump me? Screw off. Jeez. Oh my gosh, it is the stupidest mechanic ever. Please get rid of it. Please get rid of the bump mechanic. It is so dumb. Like, please. This is a racing game, not bumper cars. Not sure who took it there. Wow, I did. Nice. Yeah, legit, that's a photo finish right there. Split millisecond. I wish it'd show the time as well. I'd like to know just how close that was. Might have been 1 millisecond. Why use acceleration in powered vehicles? Is so you're not shoved around as much. That's the thing. I don't want to have to change up the way I play a game to counter something that shouldn't be in the game to begin with. That to me is just really bad game design. Because I want to play the game my way. I know there are some playstyles that prefer to do that, but
Hey guys.
yeah, I don't know. It's like one of those things that's like, in a racing game, you shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Mario Kart Double Dash did it, but
Yes.
at least it was more balanced there because, you know, there were different weight classes. Combined with being able to actually boost through enemies. In this game, if you get hit, you just get hit. That's all there is to it. Metal Harbor. Finally letting Cream drive. Yeah, she's only ridden a hoverboard 3 times. And Mario Kart, so you're comfortable with power and handling? Makes sense, yeah. Dun, 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 doo, 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 doo. This is, oddly enough, probably my least favorite racetrack. Just because of how short and cramped it is. I actually kind of do prefer how in Transformed, the vehicles themselves just completely transform. Versus in this game, it's like a little add-on they get to the vehicle itself. Which is fine, but not as cool. Ouch.
Let's keep up the pace.
Adios. Enjoy. Transform boosts aren't as pronounced here either. Okay, got a defensive item. Back it up. Other than speed type vehicles, I really prefer the acceleration type vehicles, such as this one. It just feels a lot smoother to drive. Heck, something else that Transform did better as well is if you're in plane mode and you want to avoid running into an obstacle, you can do an aerial trick and avoid it, and you'll get a dodge boost. The way Transformed was fine-tuned was just really freaking good. Well, this worked. Nope. So that's an all-out attack. Whoa! Okay, good. Oops. Too soon there. Both of them went right over that. Yeah, you should be able to boost their stage hazards as well. You can do that in the original Sonic Racing game. Not sure why I can't do it here. Ouch. Let me at least take 4. Thank you very much. Magma Planet, your guess is colors. Actually, I'm not entirely sure which area Magma Planet comes from. It might be from one of the more obscure Sonic games that isn't as easily remembered, like Sonic Rivals or something. Now that I think about it, it actually might be Sonic Rivals. I'm not sure. Either that, or it's a portion of the planet from Sonic Lost World. I'm not sure. Because I don't remember Fiery Dragons either. Okay, let's go handling type. Oh, that Wreck-It Ralph trailer where he's like, oh yeah, literally Wreck-It Ralph will ask Sonic that. Well, I don't know, maybe it's like Sonic's like, hey man, I gotta play fair. If I ran on my foot, I'd win within milliseconds.
Hey guys.
So, cars are to even the playing field.
Hey guys.
Good.
If you want the stickers. Some of them cost like 500 tickets. Honestly, the only stickers I care to use are the star and the heart ones. That's it. Which are free, so that's good.
Come on.
Fireworm thing is from 06. Oh, you talking about, yeah, the Iblis creatures? Metal Harbor. There is a small little portion of black around the screen. But that's because when I adjusted it without the game showing because of some technical difficulties, so I apologize about that. 4 or 5 races were all Wonder Museum. There is a good chunk of variety for a beta, but yeah. Given how there's only like 6 levels to choose from, it's... yeah. There's gonna be a lot more upon release. I want to see a Sonic and the Black Knight racing track now. Or at least a section of it. I want to ride Extreme Gear on the walls of Camelot Castle. Ouch. The remix to Metal Harbor here is nice though. I do really like how smooth the game feels though.
Let's keep up the pace.
Roulette Road! Frenzy time! I think it's random, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's please make it so that you're not stunned for like a full 3 seconds after getting hit. Because that is just annoying. Combine that with literally almost no invincibility frames and you're just going to constantly get hit, which is the complete opposite of fun. Squeeze. Yeah, that a buzzsaw item right there. Let's get the frick rid of that, please. Enjoy. Greetings, Omucho. Thanks for the rings. Ouch. Kind of reminds me of the Opa Opa board attack from Sonic Riders. Because that's kind of what it is. What's my favorite map so far? Probably E stage. Which is pretty much the default stadium. It's pretty cool looking. Let's go again. I might make a few more selection of gadget setups, but the one that I'm currently using I think is the one that fits me the best. Plus, having the warp ring in general is just really good because that's just one extra item that you can get out of an item box that other racers that don't have that gadget equipped can. So it's pretty handy in that regard.
Let's go. Hey guys. Hey guys.
Greetings, comrades! Oddly enough, at the corner of my eye, when I see the rank up reward, you know, the present being like red with yellow ribbons, yeah, at the corner of my eye in my peripheral vision, it looks almost like a McDonald's Happy Meal, which is kind of funny. Who knows? Even racers need refreshments. You had a race where you were like, there were like 8 Sonics and you were the only Omega. Wow. Wow, check this lobby out. Nothing but Sonics and Shadows, and there's 1 Cream and 1 Tails. One thing I will say I like about this game is how the stats are more so connected to the vehicle types and not so much the characters. The characters do give their own blend of stats to the vehicles, but in terms of how the way the vehicles perform in general, it's more so on the vehicles, which is really nice. Da 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 da! No, I don't think so. Excuse me. Ouch. Let's please get rid of that buzzsaw item. Everything else can stay though. There is a gadget that lets you do a level 4 drift boost, but you hardly get any use out of it because once you get hit, your drift is cancelled, and it just takes forever to build up, and there's hardly any courses that have drifts long enough for you to even do it, so it's cool, but near useless. Go wish. Ah! I'm gonna save this. Hey, Team Sonic Racing. This is one of my favorite courses from Team Sonic Racing. This is cool. Yikes! Let's please switch it to the right stick, the entrance. Here comes King Boom Boo. Uh-oh. Na, 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 na. Squish. It's cool how in this game they give you the ability to get rid of the goop. Unlike in Mario Kart 8 with the ink or the blooper. Nope. Where'd the bus I go? It disappeared. Someone's defensive on him must have taken it out. Oh well. Oh, I thought I got like 6th or 7th there. I'll take 5th. I'll take 5th. I'll gladly take 5th.
Nice.
And real quick, I want to make a brand new car. So let's go over to the garage. Gonna be in the speed type category. This one's pretty cool looking. It looks like an aeroplane. Because that's kind of what it is. I like how every car in this game actually has glow to it now, which is pretty nice. Who are the current characters? I'll showcase them momentarily. Fine gloss, we'll keep that blue. Let's change this to a brighter blue. Then we'll go with... This is for like the... Yeah, those are for like the spoilers. That's kind of cool. Ooh, that's cool. Wow, this is like the only set of wheels where you can actually notice that color combo. At least that I've seen so far. There we go. As for stickers, let's go ahead and do something plain and simple, like a star. Change color. Easy peasy. Kind of like how in the original Sonic racing game, Sonic had a small little Sonic Team symbol on the front of his car. We'll make this one be a light blue one. Actually, no. Let's also make it blue just to match. And then glow. Ooh, that's where all the glow is. We'll keep it light blue, yeah. I don't think the different customization appearances of the vehicles change their stats at all. I think it's just purely cosmetic. I think they all have like the exact same stats. Which is fine, I guess, but like, eh. Okay, let's give this one a try. Okay, and the selection of characters that we have so far: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Omega, Dr. Eggman, Cream, and Zaz. But there's going to be a lot more to come. We already know the Babylon Rogues are going to be here. Let's see who else. I think SPO, Charming, and Vector are going to be here. Chaos Zero might be a playable character. Sage is going to be playable, oddly enough. That's pretty cool. With the defaults and use the color palettes of characters. I like to make my own. Customization in a game for me is pretty huge. I'm a huge sucker for customization. And all throughout the 6 hours of playing, I've only had like 3 errors, maybe 4. That's it. Speed, how goes it? Welcome. How you doing?
Come on.
You think C themselves said other series? Oh, actually, that'd be great.
Later.
Amigo and Hatcher, you think that's his name in Zero Gravity? Yeah, Billy Hatcher. Along with Samba de Amigo. I'd like to see Beat from Jet Set Radio with this game. Maybe Ulala from Space Channel 5. Knights is pretty much a given. Knights has always had like little references in Sonic games. Is he II from Super Monkey Ball? I don't see why not. Give me that warp ring. This is a nice looking car actually. Holy cow. Glad I chose it. And just like that, all my momentum destroyed. Ouch. Yabadoo! Ouch. Let's get some invincibility frames after getting hit here, please. Like, no iframes combined with a full, like, 2-second delay before you can do anything after getting hit is just a really, really bad combination. I should have saved that for the grass section, actually. Ooh, I hit somebody. Warp ring within a warp ring. Warp ringception. Ouch. You can't bump me now. Oh my gosh. Back off. Squeeze. Destroy him. Ouch. Be a good little dino. Okay, I'm not taking that way. Ouch. Let's please get rid of that item. That one specifically. Every other item can stay in the game. You can literally get Mario Karted in this game harder than you can in Mario Kart. Ouch. Riders had a few non-Sonic characters, yeah. In the first Sonic Riders games, there were 3 guest characters in the form of II, Knights, and Ulala. In Zero Gravity, the guest characters were Knights, Billy Hatcher, and Samba de Amigo.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, the bumping mechanic needs to be removed. Wish the cow was playable. She might be a playable character, you never know. Chaos as a vehicle? Chaos Zero might be playable, actually. But it's kind of funny how in this game you can get Mario Karted harder than you can in Mario Kart simply because of how frantic the items are and how there's no invincibility frames. Well, actually, no. Technically, there are invincibility frames, but those frames are active during the time you literally cannot do anything. You have to sit there and just watch an animation, and then you can start playing again. So,
Hey guys.
not really invincibility frames. I think they either need to tone the items back just a little bit, as in make them less frantic, or make it so that you can recover immediately. You don't have to sit there for like a full 2 seconds, like after getting hit, with the iframes included. Sonic's one emo is a chili dog. We all know Sonic's favorite foods are chili dogs. Yo, the best chili dogs I've had are from, funnily enough, are from Sonic. Not the character, but the, fast food chain. Coincidence? I think not! Makes you wonder why Sonic hasn't, why the official Sonic the Hedgehog games have not had any kind of, like, collaboration with the fast food chain. Hello. Oh yeah, this is happening. Kraken Bay. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is Pirate Storm from Sonic and the Secret Rings or that one haunted ship level from Sonic Rush Adventure. It looks more like Pirate Storm from Secret Rings. Ouch. Nope. Watch out, there's giant tentacles. Woo! Again? Dang, dude. Can I grab that? Completely miss it. Because I suck. I'll use this only when necessary. These rings can be a game changer. Prime example. Please give me like a triple boost or something. Nope, just a triple boxing glove. I hit somebody, at least. Finish! Heard it's Pirate Storm. Yeah, it looks more like Pirate Storm. It's nice to see the storybook series actually getting some representation here, because they're seriously underrated. I understand why people dislike the series, motion controls and all that, but the games themselves are just fine once you get the hang of them. They're really fun. Let's go back to my standard vehicle. Ocean View.
Hey guys.
You'd love to see the Chunnan map. Yo, imagine the
Hey guys.
Great Wall is something we race on. That'd be so dope.
Do it.
Hey guys. Yeah. Let's
Very good to play if you haven't played the storybook series in years. Yo, I have some huge nostalgia for the Black Knight. Because two of my favorite things are like medieval times, knights, swords, castles, and all that. And obviously the Sonic series. So you put two and two together, it's just that much better. which is why Black Knight is actually my second favorite Sonic game. First being Unleashed. Specifically the 360 version. For the full release this year. I am very excited for the full release of this game. Seeing the games from when I was streaming? Yeah. A lot of nostalgia with those games. Goo! I just take some free iframes here. Thank you very much. Excuse me, but you're in my way. Let's wait until this thing gets massive. And then I'm gonna play bowling. With you.
Yeah, where to next?
Roulette Road! Dodge the chips. Ouch! Gambling is not a good idea. I don't recommend it. No, not the bus on. There go my items. I don't understand why that takes your items. It's kind of stupid. Jeez. I just threw that clear at the screen. Oh, there it is. Who's wearing white? Nope. And here comes the 10,000 year delay between now and when you can use your next item. Good. Na, 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 bowling. Ouch. Honestly, that buzzsaw needs to get removed. Oh, look, another one. How nice is that? That buzzsaw needs to be taken out of the game. It's got zero reason to actually take the items that you use. And as far as I'm concerned, the only thing you get out of that is just a triple boxing glove. Nothing too substantial. Dun dun dun. Pizzazz sounds kind of like Funky Kong. He kind of does. So yeah, one of two things need to happen for that buzzsaw item. It either needs to get removed from the game, or it needs to not take your items. Because I'll tell you this much: when you literally cannot do anything in the game after getting hit, and all you can do is get hit again because you lose complete control of your character for like a solid 3 seconds after getting hit, and a buzzsaw just takes your items, you literally cannot recover. So it's either the buzzsaw needs to go, or it needs to not take your items. One of the two things. Or get rid of that 3-second delay where you can't do anything and make us be able to recover immediately. Either way, yeah. Hopefully that gets fixed in the full release, because if not, then that's kind of problematic. Metal Harbor! Na 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 do 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 na 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 do 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 do. The remix here is actually pretty good. Warp ring. Very nice. Yeah, the bump mechanic needs to go as well. 100%. There is one gadget that allows you to hold up to 3 items, but you don't really get much use out of that. Unless you try to save your items, but then guess what? 1 of 3 items in the game can just come and take those items anyway. So, again, kind of useless. Woohoo, that was a close one. Oop, okay, I just found one glitch that needs to be fixed. The magnet can completely turn your character around. Okay, so that's one thing that needs fixed. Glad I encountered that, so now Sega knows. Sega, Sumo Team, whoever. Where am I going? I'm not taking that risk reward shortcut. I'm going this way. Skirwish. They had defenses. Ouch. Oh boy, here we go. Hello. I'm gonna save this item for the last stretch. Assuming I don't get it taken. Jeez. Clonk. That gadget takes up 3 of your spots. Yeah, not worth it. Honestly, I don't know why some of the more useless gadgets take up 3 slots. Some of the best gadgets are the ones that only take up 1 slot. Such as the quick level 1 drift boost. Actually, let me change things up a bit. Let's go to B. Hey, look. Sega knows that people may want to cycle between items while Nintendo doesn't. So Sega is also smarter than Nintendo. Lols. Okay, let's try to go for like a full-on ring build. Actually, no, let's go with full-on drift, full-on boost build. Ultimate drift charge. Not that useful, honestly, but meh. Collision boost. Collide with the machine to get a boost. So, when people bump into me, I'll get a slight boost. Cool. Let's see what else. I find this to be very helpful. The more range you have, the faster you go. So, this really helps. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go with that, because that's always helpful, and then I'm gonna put this on. Oddly enough, a lot of the blue abilities are not that helpful. The only one that I really like is the Warp Ring one. That's it, though. The only blue ability I like is the Warp Ring one. The others are kind of not that helpful. At least from my experience. That increases the range of the Slipstream. That one is very helpful. That's one of the better ones. Okay, y'all want to bump into me? I'm going to take advantage of it. You're going to give me a nice little boost. You think the 200 ring ability would be helpful, right? Not so much. Again, with how often you get hit in this game, you're going to be losing rings constantly. And it takes forever to get to 200, so not that good. If you do manage to get to 200 rings, the speed I think goes up to like 240 or something for a speed type, which is pretty substantial, but yeah, good luck maintaining that with how often you get hit. This item's gotta go bye-bye.
Good. Nice. Time to slip ahead. Good. Nice.
And now I'm stuck in limbo, and now I can move again. Ouch. Let's see how you like it, shall we? As much as I like the storybook series, oddly enough, this area in particular is one of my least favorites, just because of the Tyrannosaurus section coming up. Like, they take up so much space. The hitbox is massive. Look at that. No part of its body touched me, but because I was within range of it, I get hit. Let's make the hitboxes a little more reasonable, shall we? I'm literally getting hit by the air. Jamming. Adios. The blue dash panels allow you to go through grass, so keep that in mind. Whoop, miss it. That shortcut is actually pretty OP. And here we go. Gonna go from first to last in the blink of an eye because of one item hit. Yeah, let's tone the items back, shall we? The fact that you can get Mario Karted harder in this game than you can in actual Mario Kart is kind of not good. That's seriously bad. That's a problem. That's a problem. The items need to be toned down. Because if not, then that just means the outcome of a race is dependent on items and not actual skill. So this game is 100% luck-based in that regard. I can maintain a lead for like the entire race, but then one item, you get hit by one item, you get hit by every other one to follow because there's no iframes. And then you just get screwed. Not fun. That's the complete opposite of fun.
Hey guys.
Farewell.
Hey guys.
So be it.
Actually, let me try something. Speed air trick. Again, that's kind of useless. You only need to perform 3 tricks to get the maximum boost, so
Do it.
not terribly helpful.
Let's go.
Wonder Museum. Wonder Bread. Senorita Bread. Have any of y'all had Senorita Bread? It's actually pretty freaking good. If not, I highly recommend it. It's really freaking good. looked like a piece of the knight's shield. From Sonic Frontiers. Is that a small piece of its shield? Out of my way. Almost hit yourself there. Let's go Pirate Storm. Never mind. Pass up at the last second. How? I have no freaking clue. Okay, this part sucks. Do their hitboxes have to be the size of Neptune? I don't think they do. This frenzy is really helpful if you have the get 5 rings for every boot at dash, because you just keep restocking up on rings. Excuse me, what? Oh, that blade is so dumb. Get rid of it, please. That'd be greatly appreciated. That item's gotta go bye-bye. Ooh, boy. Yeah, admittedly some of the hazards on these tracks are ridiculously bad as well. They just take up so much space and they're so frequent. Jeez. That was close. Take your speed, have a good one. Thanks for joining us. It reminds you of Night at the Museum. I've seen bits and pieces of that movie, but I haven't actually seen the movie. Ben Stiller is the main character, right? Or he plays the main character anyway? Let's try something else. Actually, no, we'll stick with that. Let's take full advantage of the most BS mechanic in racing game history. After these next two races, I'm going to switch up my characters. Look at all the chow. Wait a minute, is that little Eggman ship in the background supposed to be like those Eggman ships that you found in the ruins? In Sonic Frontiers?
Hey guys.
They sure look like it. Greetings, everybody.
Farewell.
Metal Harbor. Great music, but in my opinion, not the best racetrack. It's too short and too clustered. But the funny thing is, when I first saw this track in the trailer, I immediately got, oh my gosh, what's the name of that one stage from Transformed? A gun carrier or something like that? Carrier Zone, that's what it is. I saw this and I immediately was like, wait, is this Carrier Zone? And then I heard the music, it's like, oh no, it's Metal Harbor. That's cool. Whoa, okay. Almost fell clean off the track there. Oh man. Were those robots part of the stage in this game? No, they weren't, so why are they there? If you're gonna make hazards, at least make them sensible. Like the flying gun bots. Ah yes. Frenzy time! Give me a lot of rings. That's a pretty cool ability. Oh, it's the Drift Frenzy. We can become invincible for a short time. Jeez, even in Mario Kart, you don't go from first to last in one hit. I'm getting you. Kind of reminds me of Hyrulean Shield. Oh yeah, this is happening. Ouch. Boy, hit somebody. Dun dun. Not sure if that selection of items were helping out too much. It felt like they were. Yeah, let's please remove the bumping mechanic. And the two abilities that encourage it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. One of the few... I think that's like the only car in the game that has a windshield on it. Technically. We're almost at the Happy Meal.
Hey guys,
We're almost there.
let's go.
It's gonna take a lot of grinding to actually get there. Like, holy shoot.
Good.
Hey guys,
Let me at least get to A rank. Wonder Museum. Let's see, how much time? I got another 40 minutes of streaming. Okay. I'm gonna try to stream this game maybe an hour or two earlier tomorrow because this CNT ends at 4 p.m. tomorrow from my time, so gonna try to maybe make it a 12 to 2 stream. Yep, it ends this time tomorrow. I know you can literally... Seriously? Did you need both those items? No, you didn't. Why? Because you only get one. Yoink! Now, what was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted? I don't know, and I don't care. Pizza. Yay! I mean, dude, even the items in Team Sonic Racing were more balanced. I'm not risking that shortcut because bumpity bump bump. I'll take this one though. Ouch. Wonk.
Time to slip ahead.
Ouch. Nope, out of the way. Dude, the freaking recovery time is insane. And so is that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's make it so that you're not stuck for 10,000 trillion billion decades after getting hit by an item, please. Let's please fix that. Because that is just entirely unnecessary. Let's please make it so that you can start using your items and start playing immediately afterwards. Because that is insane. You literally just get hit by everything at the last second, and it is so stupid. So, the outcome of races in this game are 100% luck-based, apparently. That sucks. Typically, I thought Sega racing games were the ones that were skill was more important. No. Oh, well, it's just a beta, so... Oh, so yeah, I'll definitely be jotting down those points, because... taking 200,000 trillion billion decades to recover after getting hit is really bad. And admittedly, the only two abilities that work in any regard are these two. These are the only two ones that actually work. Everything else is kind of just meh. They're more nice to haves than anything. This one kind of, I guess having a third item somewhat helps, but other than that, not too much now. So let me do something here real quick. Tekken, gifts and rings. This one's not too terribly helpful. That one's not too helpful either, given how it takes up 3. I don't know how I feel about this one. Because this means that once you get enough rings, you're going to be slower, right? Or does it stay at top speed? I'm not entirely sure how this works. When holding fewer rings, so does that mean you stay at top speed regardless, or when you collect rings you go slower? I'm not sure. Let me experiment. Let me give it a try. Time for a little experimentation. That warp ring is very handy. I like it a lot. Let's change up vehicles. Hot hatch. Uh-oh, doggos. Let's make a hot hatch one. Oh my gosh, doggos. Stop. These wheels are kind of cool, though. Those go with, like, these. The carriage. Let's give this one a try. It looks kind of cool. Obviously, I'm going to use my typical color setup. Please, doggos. You've done enough barking. No more. No mas. That looks nice. Dang. I just literally keep everything at standard. For the heck of it. Or whatever the heck it comes with by default. But dude, I am very excited for the full release. I want to be using extreme gear. Let's see how the stickers look on this one. Wonder how it's gonna look on the rear. What the heck? Where even is the sticker on its rear? I don't know, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Are those nitro tanks or something? Those seem kind of dangerous. Okay, so yeah, let me see how this one works. I don't know if it means the less rings. It means the less rings you have, the faster you go. But does that mean once you collect more rings, the slower you go? About to find out. We're about to find out.
Hey guys.
Greetings, comrades.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
But yeah, there's definitely going to be things that need fixed because this is just a beta after all. So a lot of my complaints might get fixed. I'm not sure how many other
Hey guys.
players feel about the items in this game, but me personally, I think they need to be toned down.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
I think they need to be toned down by a lot. Either that, or just make it so that you can recover immediately, and that none of the items take any of your items. I think the items can remain as frantic as they are, as long as there's not that full 3-second delay before you can actually start doing anything again. Because that's just kind of insane. Flicky tanks? There's little flickies inside. That's right, I'm using one with a little better handling now. These acceleration vehicles are a joy to drive. They feel really smooth. They lack top speed, but once you collect enough rings, you're fine. once the full game comes out and gears, extreme gears are gonna be used, that's what I'm gonna be using the whole time. Because that's definitely more Sonic style, let's be honest. Ugh, jeez Louise.
You're too slow.
Sorry, Roger Craig Smith, but Jason Griffith just nails that line perfectly. Jeez, I don't know what's going on, but... Oh gosh, I completely miss it. Somehow in 4th place. Don't know how. Nope. Jeez Louise. Where's the skill aspect of this game? Literally, the items just determine the outcome, not any skill you may have. Flat out. That's my experience with it. Jack, how goes it? Welcome. This game looks awesome? Yes, but it's got some serious issues. I am still looking forward to the full release though. This is just a beta, so hopefully a lot of these issues get ironed out. After all, as part of us doing this, we are to conduct a survey. Let them know.
Hey guys.
Until we meet again. Do it.
It's a little drill thingy from from Sonic 1.
Hey guys.
That's pretty cool. Exactly. You notice a certain trick has returned. Pt.1. There's a... Are you talking about Roulette Road? Because there's a few returning tracks. There's Roulette Road, there's Ocean View. What the heck? After this, let me try like a full boost setup just for the heck of it.
Let's go.
Nice try, pal. Another one. I don't feel like I'm going any faster. Seriously, that's the button to look behind yourself, not the triangle? Like it's always been? Ouch. Why is it the square button? Ouch. Time for some boosting. What did I hit? Unintentional shortcut. Oh, I take those. Oh, shut up.
Oh yeah. Bye-bye. Good. Nice.
Ooh. Ugh. Who shall I smush? The one downside to the warp ring is that if it's targeting someone at a corner, you could go flying off. Oh, that could have gone better.
Yes.
Roller Road's your favorite in Team Sonic Racing? That's a fun one. You know, if they're gonna introduce other Sega IP characters, this guy has not stopped playing since since the beta's been out. Already at Legend, this guy has been playing for 24 hours straight. Has not stopped to use the bathroom or anything. Jeez. But see, even then, he placed poorly. I feel like how the races go in this game are heavily dependent on the items. Which kind of sucks. Okay, let's try a full boost setup for the heck of it. While drifting in land form, completely fill the drift charge with the switch drift. I tried doing this, and it doesn't exactly do that. Literally, that just means you fill the boost charge by changing the direction of your drift mid-drift, which is what I'm doing, and it doesn't fill the gauge up at all, so... Am I missing something? He just really likes the game. True, so do I, but it's like, you know... How do you not have a headache? Do they not have a headache by now? Eye strain headache and all that?
Hey guys.
Okay, so given how there's literally only 4 customization options for each vehicle type, there might be more upon the full release, which I hope is the case. Because that would mean that, given how all 3 Babylon Rogues are coming back, and we all know that they use extreme gear, that already means that 3 options for customizing a gear is going to be based off of their gear designs. Which means only 1 option is more so personalized design. So hopefully they bring more customization, appearances, and options in the full game, which I'm pretty sure they will. But yeah, once I unlock the extreme gear in the main game, I'm using that all the time. Just imagine what a conversation between Sonic and Jet would be like in this game. Jet's gonna be like, "Hey Sonic, long time no see. Shall we settle who's the fastest once and for all? Oh sure, let me just get in my car." Wait, your car? Where's your board? Oh, I use a car in this game, Jet, in case you didn't know. What? Sonic, you can't race me in a car. Yes, I can. What? You can't grind on rails in a car, can you? I suppose not. Yo, if there is a story mode to this game, there had better be some interaction between Sonic and Jet. Like, actually. Ouch. Owie. get a moment to recover, please? Jeez. Ah. I prefer the Frenzy where it's a bunch of boost gauges, panels and stuff, not the boost gauge one. Does this mean I'm invincible to track hazards? Probably not. I don't really want to test it. Maybe I am. I don't know. Jamming. $1080. 1080p. This is one of the few tracks that actually allow you to use the level 4 drift boost. Because of that huge drift turn right there. I think there's only 2 in the entire game where you can do that. This one and Ocean View. That was the long way. You know. I only activated the item, but okay. Dun 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 dun. But yeah, I'm literally not noticing anything there. I'm drift changing or whatever it's called, and it's not filling the gauge up, so don't know what the dealio is with this ability. As for the level 4 boost, it's admittedly not much help, given how there's literally only 2 tracks in the entire game that allow you to use it. Let's see.
Hey guys.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Let's go.
Rainbow Garden. This, oddly enough, kind of looked like a small piece from this huge flower field area on Aranos Island from Frontiers, but I don't think it is. No, the background doesn't really resemble Aranos at all. So this must be a completely original area. Must be an original, brand new place. Again, unless it's from a Sonic game that I don't quite remember that well. Like Sonic Rivals. I only played Sonic Rivals 1 and 2 once. Completed everyone's story and then just was like, okay, that's that game. Kind of fun, I guess, but nothing substantial. Can I please regain control of my character? Thank you. Yeah, see, just right there. I switched drift and it didn't fill the gauge up. So I don't know what it means by switch drift. That's the only kind of switch drift I can think of. how you like it.
Oh yeah.
Ouch. Wow, that actually came in serious clutch right there. It worked that time. Is it just inconsistent or something?
Sorry, can't play favorites, Amy.
Oh wow, character lines. Oh, was it because I was touching the grass? No, no. Okay, it's not working now. Okay, so I don't know what the deal. Okay, I was able to actually gain that level 4 boost via that switch drift ability right there and protect myself from that buzzsaw. But I don't know what I did differently. I don't know what I did differently there. Switch drift. That's where you switch directions while drifting. What did I do differently? There's only one way to switch drift in this game, and that's to do that. So what's the inconsistency? What's with the inconsistency here? What's with the inconsistencies? Let's go with this one again real quick. I think I need to fix something on here. No? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the dealio is. That's bizarre. While drifting in landform, completely fill the drift charge with the switch drift. Ain't that what I'm doing? That's a fancy vehicle.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Let's go.
Hey, chose my stage. Okay, let me try that again. Fill the boost gauge by drift switching, which is what I'm doing, so. Oh. Okay. The menu music's pretty darn good, though. It sounds pretty epic. Sounds grandeur, kinda. Here we go. Motion view.
Hey guys.
Logging on.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Targeting.
Hey guys.
Greetings!
Logging on. Good. Bad.
The retro future setup looks almost like a Hot Wheels car. Dun dun dun. It worked that time. Not sure what I'm doing differently. Ouch. That made it out. It's also kind of stupid. Seen a monster truck on water before? Roulette roll! Yeah, I like this frenzy time a little better. Oop, it's King Boom Boom. Na, 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 na. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Ouch. Dun dun dun! Number 3 booster. Sonic loves wagging his finger.
Nice.
It's what he was doing in the title screen of his first game, so pretty iconic. No, 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 no. Okay, let me do one more race and then I'll switch characters and whatnot. That's no good. E Stadium.
Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys.
Allos.
Piece of cake. So be it. Yes. Good. Let's go. Farewell.
Yep, going back here. Hey guys, I wonder if that line is ripped from Sonic Generations. Hey guys, what's going on? Having a party or something? Dun, 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 dun. This is pretty cool. I am invincible! Invincibility! biggest fan of the boat sections, if I'm being honest. Oh, not this one. Not this frenzy. Not this one. Ooh, that was close. Dun dun dun.
Let's go again.
I'll take a third. Yeah, I'm not sure what the... I know for a fact the larger slipstream one is really helpful. I'm gonna keep streaming until I get to the Happy Meal over there. I'm gonna keep playing until I get to the Happy Meal. Let me switch characters to change things up a bit. Eggmon. Dang, if only Jet was playable on the further beta. I'll go with Amy.
Yeah, let's go.
These are pretty cool. I'll go with my default setup. As for my abilities, let me change them up a bit. This time, let's go like for a full ring setup. We're gonna need this. Actually, no. Let's grab this one. Let's increase our count to 200. And then let's see. Should I do double? Actually, that would make sense. But I would also like the ring defense one, but unfortunately this one takes up 3. I don't know why this one takes up 3. This should only take up 2. If you think about it. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing until I get the Happy Meal. Which hopefully won't take so long. As long as I place decently in these races, I should do fine. I wonder, is it possible to pair the ability to get more offensive items with getting more defensive items shown up more often? Because I feel like that'd be kind of odd, because you'd just be getting 2 different items more often. That's almost half of the item selection already, so not too sure if that's terribly helpful. I can try it. By that logic, I should be able to do the one that gives me more attack items more often, more defensive items more often, and more boost items more often. Though the hazard ones, not so much. And admittedly, the hazard ones aren't that helpful, if I'm being honest. Oh wow, someone's just starting off. Sonic's default car always looks the best in my opinion. Just a really smooth, slick Kirby design. Just really clean. kind of cool how Amy actually counts how many tricks she's doing. Ouch. Can I regain control of my character, please? Thank you. Magma Planet. Yeah, I have no clue where this one comes from. I want to see some Sonic Unleashed stages. And here we go. Oh, never mind. Nice try, buddy. The Dark Chow doesn't really do anything. I wonder if there would be a Hero Chow item. There's Almo Chow and Dark Chow, so how about a Hero Chow? Didn't really do much. And there's that PS item. It needs to be completely removed from the game entirely. Whew. If he had maintained 200 rings, then the speed bonus is pretty good, but yeah, good luck doing that. Especially with the speed type vehicle, it's really good. Almost there. I think another 2 races will do it, depending on how well I do. Greetings, comrades!
Good. Yeah.
Ocean View. Uh-oh. Oop, never mind. We're good. For beta, the connections are better than Nintendo Switch. Lols. Oop, nope, that's what I thought. I've only gotten like 5 of those out of how many hours I've been playing this? Which is pretty good, all things considered. Okay, let's get the Happy Meal and then we can get off. I want my fries. I don't know, this might just be me, but I feel like McDonald's French fries fell off. Like, they used... Like, I recall them being, like, really crispy and salty on the outside and really soft and fluffy on the inside. But now I feel like you just get the leftovers all the time, where they're all kind of soggy and stuff. It's like, ugh. The only thing you like about McDonald's is their French fries? I don't know. I feel like their French fries fell off. I feel like you just get the leftover soggy stuff. But dude, I recall when they were like nice and crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside, really salty. Now there's hardly any salt and they're all just limpy and soggy. I don't know what the deal is.
Farewell.
Yeah, I used to love their fries. That would be the like my go-to there. Actually had a McDonald's themed Fast and Splatoon 2, fries versus nuggets. Team Nuggets won. Funnily enough, I think nowadays their nuggets are better than their fries. However, my go-to item for McDonald's is the fish fillet. That's my favorite thing to get from there. And recently, just last year for Christmas, the holiday season, they brought back the McRib. I tried it because I've never tried a McRib before, so I wanted to see how it tastes. And here's the odd thing. The first one I got, it was not that bad. It was pretty good. It was good enough to have me want to go back for a second one. But the second one I got, jeez, I don't know what was different, but it was disgusting. It just tasted undercooked. Like raw almost. I don't know what the deal was, but yeah. So I don't know what happened there, but okay. Yeah, first time it was pretty good. Good enough for me to want to have a second one. Then the second one was like, ugh. Don't know what happened. But yeah, my go-to sandwich for McDonald's is the fish fillet. I think that's the best thing I have. In my opinion, though. How did that miss me? Jeez. That was something. Let's go this way. I think I saw another path off to the side here. It looked like one, but it didn't look like one. Ugh, I do not like the boat mechanics in this game at all. Please just make it so that we drift and not do that stupid little hop. Make it actually like All-Stars Racing transform with the boat. Not whatever the heck this is. Ouch. Dang. See, if you can maintain 200 rings, that top speed bonus is ridiculously good. But I'm not the biggest fan of risk-reward. I prefer consistency. But I don't know, I mean, it's helping so far, I guess. Why isn't me counting? Just counting how many tricks she's doing. Ooh, no, that did it.
Keep getting better.
B plus. Yay! I have no use for these. They don't really care for much of the stickers on offer. If I'm being honest. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream off there. Because I just wanted to play until I got to the Happy Meal.
Yeah, let's race.
Anywho's, I'll be streaming this game one more time tomorrow. Because this game is a lot of fun. But it does have its... Okay, I know it's just a beta. There's a lot of things I need to fine-tuned. My biggest complaint with this game by far are the items. Or at least the bumping mechanic. The bumping mechanic is exceptionally annoying. It's a racing game, not bumper cars. I don't know why people insist on bumping into you and using abilities that encourage you to do it. Which is... Yeah, let's please get rid of this mechanic entirely when the full game releases, please. Second biggest issue I have with the game are the items. They're way too frantic. And unfortunately, as a result, that wouldn't necessarily be that bad if you could recover immediately. But unfortunately, after getting hit by one item, you're stuck there for like 3 seconds before you can even take any control of your character again. So that's what makes it an issue. You can keep the items frantic if you want, but please get rid of that delay. It is so unnecessary. Make it so that we can start doing something right after getting hit. Use an item, start drifting, or boost, or whatever. I don't care. Just get rid of that delay. It does not need to be there. And the third biggest issue I have with this game are, I think the tracks need to be a little bit wider. They're kind of narrow-ish. They're not bad, but compared to the other racing games, they do seem a bit narrow. Especially after coming out of a racing game like Team Sonic Racing, where the tracks were just huge. They were wide. There was like 3 different paths you can take. I think this game needs more of that. Multiple different pathways. Because it seems too narrow and straightforward. So yeah. Those are my 3 biggest complaints with this game so far. Just the... Like, the bumping mechanic, please get rid of that entirely. The delay or stun lock after getting hit by an item. And the tracks being a little too narrow. If I had to pick a 4th thing that annoyed me about this game, it would probably be that one specific item, that saw blade. Yeah. That wouldn't be an issue if it didn't take your items. So I think what needs to happen is they can keep the saw blade, but make it so that it doesn't take your items. Because like I said, when you're in a stun lock and you want to save your items to use them defensively or strategically, you literally can't do that, because once you get hit, you're stuck there for like 3 seconds. And then the saw blade can come at you during those 3 seconds and take both your items away. That is obnoxious. So yeah, you can keep the saw blade item, but make it so that it doesn't take your items, please. Make it so that none of the items take your items. That is, except for the Dark Chow, because the purpose of that is to give you 2 random items. So, then again, it doesn't really take your items, it just takes the ones you have and gives you a different one at random, so whatever, that makes sense, that's the whole mechanic. But there's no reason for any of the other items to get rid of your items, so those 4 things. If they can, fix those 4 things upon the full release, this game is going to be just that much better, just that much more fun. But yeah, those 4 things are my biggest problem with the beta so far, so hopefully they can iron those out and fix them upon the full release, because they just have no reason to be in the game to begin with. But yes, this is a beta. We're going to be sending some feedback. We're going to help make this game a great one. Heck yeah. Getting to Legendary, only got 23 hours left. If I can keep winning consistently, I can do so, but that's easier said than done. Yeah. I'm gonna go a little more with this whole ring setup to see if it helps. It kind of does. That speed bonus is really nice. You can get a pretty good lead out of it, but like I said, with how much you get hit, it's risk-reward, and I'm not the biggest fan of risk-reward. I prefer consistency. But unfortunately, with how frantic the items are in this game, there really is no consistency, so I guess risk-reward is a better option. I don't know. But yeah, those are just my 4 gripes with the game right now. Those are just my 4 gripes with it. Other than that, this is a ton of fun. Really looking forward to the full release. But I'm going... Yeah, it is an honor to be testing this game. Absolutely it is. Because Sega is the GOAT. Sega is awesome. They are great. But yeah, I'm calling it a stream here. I will stream this game again tomorrow for the last few hours that it's active. I might make it 12 to 2 just to be sure, but yeah, Sega does want to tune down. Precisely. Still to this day. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you all had fun. Until next time, love you all. Take care.